All right, we're back, and it's the 28th of October right now. I've been trying to schedule these videos when I drop them, if you will. And so it might be a few days until this comes out, but the wind is going like 30 miles an hour sustained. There's dust in the air, and it's awful. We're on the S model stroker big bore. We're still breaking it in. And I decided, yeah, it's short sleeve weather. What is this crap? Short sleeve weather, ending of October. That's unheard of. So I got my hoodie in the back. I'm running a little behind tonight, but I thought I would do a little bonus here and show you some fall colors in the vineyard before I make my normal route to the gym. Look at farmers planting some wheat. Wheat, people, not that other stuff. And gotta wave at the farmers. But before it gets dark, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna make a quick run through the vineyard. Show you guys the vineyard, some fall colors. It's not as bright as I'd prefer it to be, but oh well. It's better than no pictures of the vineyard or video of the vineyard. But yeah, we've had it got down to 32 degrees, about right at 31, 32 degrees ish. We're not really sure exactly, but it's enough to say, hey, if you're grapes or grapevines, you're calling it quits. But the result of that ends up being, just like on some of the trees, not any out here in the vineyard, or in the vineyard in general, but you end up with some kind of fall colors. They kind of turn a little red. Some of these that are a little farther away, the leaves have already dropped off of them. But we're going to do a little bit of fall colors edition, special edition, Dewey's Garage Vineyard. What's this? Sounds like an ad from Temu or something. Or some crap like that. I don't know. Many colors vineyard in the best ever show you pictures in the vineyard time. I don't know. But this is some Traminette here. They like to kind of hang on a little bit longer, and we're back over to the Chamberson, which is what we went through first. That's red grape. So these are a little bit nicer colors here. We'll run this back. And this 1541 gearing on the stroker is working pretty good. So we'll just snake back through the vineyard real quick. I gotta be careful on the west end over here. Because my sprinklers are out there. I kind of do a kind of an easy system. Well, a more manual system on watering the lawn at the winery. That's basically what we're doing. This wind is egregious. It's blowing pretty hard, but I'm not going to complain about it because obviously it's not crazy cold, and it usually is by now. We've had snow before. Let's pull a little wheelie for the farmers. I got a wave out of it. Pull in the clutch here. Yeah, that's a little second gear. It's a little squirrely with the wind and the off camber. The vineyard floor is kind of wacky, folks. It's kind of wacky. It's a little off camber and uneven. I didn't shape it. Some areas I did or tried to, but oh yeah, technically we're still breaking in this engine. Oops. But we're running the D606 tires on this, and I think I'm going to stick with this for the S model configuration. I think that's just fine. But I'm just chilling at 60 miles an hour right now. Dashing indicated, of course. We've got an insane crosswind here, and you know, with the stroker and the FCR and the big bore, it doesn't seem to matter that much. I'm going to run I'm going to have to find me a radiator cap with a thermometer on it, because I like being able to look down there and see the status of it. But we're just chilling in 5th gear right now at 60 miles an hour. I don't run a tachometer on this bike, but I do on the E model, because it's got the Trailtech Voyager. We need to go back and do a kind of talking about the bike a little bit on that one. I've got a lot of ideas and things I want to share, you know, what I'm doing with this bike, but also I have to look at the idea and the strategy for the E model and how it's been working out. It's doing quite well. I've got about just under 1,600 miles on it. We're working on getting a mount to run my Osmo camera on this, and I still am going to run this one occasionally. The Senna 50C Evo. I said, is it 20C, 50C Evo? 10C Evo, that's what it is. It's 10C Evo. They had a 10C Pro and a 10C Evo, and the Evo is just kind of an upgraded one. And that's what I ran most of my helmet cam videos. Gosh, this is impressive. It's pushing me sideways when it gusts, but it's literally sustaining 30 miles an hour wind. Oh man, it's just shoving me. Go by the hedgerow and it's docile, and then the wind gets back a hold of me here in a second. Ah! It's like the Clibbins, but it's wind. Some more things that are going on. I know we're starting to lose some daylight here, and that's a bummer. I'm fighting the wind. Got this cotton out here that I alluded to before. I think that might have been somebody I knew. But yeah, we got this cotton. A lot of the farmers are picking it with their machines. Not how they did it the old days. But we fought a war about that, and that's done. Oh man, that's bad taste, Dewey. You're gonna leave that in there? Yep, I'm gonna leave it in there. But yeah, here in America, we learn from our mistakes. We had our election video that went down, and you know, I got some compliments and some people that kind of didn't like that too much, and you know, I'm sorry about that. You know, but I'm not sorry too, because I don't mind sharing my views on things. No one asked. You know, while we're pissing people off, at some point we're going to talk about religion, and who won't I piss off on that one? Oh well. You know, I've got some people that have hated on me on some of my review videos when I'm still trying to get some experience. Oh my gosh, I guess I'm a teenager again. Getting some experience, you know, being behind the camera or in front of the camera. Some people have said, "Oh, you're old and you're boring and you don't know anything about this stuff." And you know what? You know, if you want to try to attack me, I'd rather you do it to me, because I mean, leave people that your own age. You know, like ones your own age that are not in your parents' basement living. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're going to go criticize people on how they live their life, cut your own swath. If you're a young lad, that's some advice from the do. And you know, that's not very nice to some folks, but people are trying to better themselves. But don't try to chop people down. don't try to chop people down that are trying to share something and be honest or whatever. But if you're real successful, be a good steward of that success. Where did that life advice come from? I don't know. But yep, we're just, I try to share what I can, and I try to do it in an articulatable way on this when I'm talking about things. I'm describing it. I'm trying to answer questions, set examples. Hopefully more good than bad. I don't know. But the main thing is sharing this experience. I enjoy this experience. I love this experience. I love this life. And, we don't get it forever in this place. We'll save that other after this place for our religion video where I'm going to piss people off. I don't know. Some people don't believe in that. Some people do. That's fine. That's your right. Here in America, at least for now, there's people that are, like I said before, their religion is their party. And I'm somewhat tribal with that of right side, or right leaning, or whatever you want to call it. But my support of that is based upon logic and not emotion. And take that for what it's worth. If you don't take it, that's fine too. Some people didn't like that. Some people do like that. And I appreciate it. I appreciate people commenting on that stuff and encouraging me. Some people said it took some fortitude to put that out there. And, that's just how I feel. And if you don't like it, I appreciate you keeping it to yourself. But if you have to say something, at least back it with some logic and have some common sense about yourself. Because we're not trying to get into an emotional battle or any type of negative dialogue towards anybody. Let's have some logic and let's have a discussion. Let's be intelligent human beings and work this out. But yep, we're at the gym and I'm about to slay some chest. I took kind of a week off last week. Well, not so much a week off. I came in and kind of piddled around a little bit, but I didn't get too crazy. Because, one of the things it takes is, if you're going to work hard, you also have to take a break from time to time to recover. And that takes as much discipline as anything else. Let's finish this off with a walk around of the S model stroker. Yeah, I put some new fork tube protectors on here. I think that might have been Poly Sport. Got the PBR cover here. Yo, Barkers, look at that. Looks great. And it's just the old dirty bike. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure and like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.